Good evening, everyone. It's Fiona from Fiona's Angel Wisdom page on Facebook. I hope you're all doing very well. It's been a while since I've done angel news, so let's hope that the angels are here and willing to participate in part 3 since we started the new page. I've got some cards that I got from Soul and Spirit magazine. I'm not a big fan of that kind of magazine. I just think they're quite tacky. But sometimes they do have the odd good article in them. These cards are Ask the Angels, and the oracle cards are by Annie B. So I'm just shuffling and going to pull a card, and the card is Solar Angel. Feel the warmth of the solar angel bringing healing to your soul. I think that everybody can do with a bit of soul healing every now and then. So that's a lovely card to have. And just see what another one says. Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael brings you abundance, healing and joy. Now, who couldn't do with more joy and more abundance and healing? Everybody needs, same with the soul healing. Everybody needs overall healing every now and then too. And let's do one more from that card deck and see Crystal Angel 1. The angels ask you to work with crystals for healing. Now that's very, very bizarre, because in preparation of doing this recording tonight, I put out my crystal book by Judy Hall. So I think that's our cue to focus on healing and abundance, but also looking at what crystals we could use. So this is the Crystal Bible Volume 2 by Judy Hall, and I'm just going to randomly open a page and see where I end up. And I'm going to look at the left page. Clevelandite, whatever that may be. The colour is white. Appearance is transparent to translucent blades. Rarity rare, and the source is Pakistan. Attributes: this is a useful stone to carry during a profound life change because it helps moving forward into the future with equanimity, encouraging planning shrewdly and wisely where necessary, and trusting where appropriate. Clevelandite provides safe passage for your journey. Spiritually, a stone of initiation and transformation. Clevelandite links to 3 phases of goddess and womanhood: maiden, mother and crone, facilitating the transition through each stage and bringing about rebirth. It is the perfect stone for croning ceremonies, a welcome into sisterhood of mature, wise women. Psychologically, Clevelandite assists in turning difficult circumstances into positive, life-affirming situations. It helps you focus on exactly what kind of change you need to bring about, and shows the gifts and tools at your disposal to assist in manifesting it. Useful for emotional healing when placed on the solar plexus. This stone releases deeply held emotional fears and abandonment, rejection and betrayal, or consequences of such experiences, and facilitates self-nurturing. Healing lends support during puberty and menopause. Supports the cell membranes and joints, overcomes cardiovascular disorders and stroke damage, colitis and allergies. Position, hold grid and place as appropriate. So anyway, you can't see where to hold the grid because you don't have the diagram for that. But for me, this is quite interesting, especially the first part. Sooner or later you'll hear my news, but I'll wait until it's all fallen into place. I'm just going to, out of interest, see what else there is, and I've opened the page, and it's Newmite or Neumite, not sure how you pronounce it. The colour is black. Appearance is opaque with flashes, becoming increasingly available, as in the rarity factor. Source: Greenland and Canada. Attributes: it's a sorcerer's stone and is powerfully protective against ill wishing and psychic manipulation. one of the oldest minerals on Earth. It is an exceptional energy tool for those whose energies have evolved sufficiently to work with its intensity. It is particularly effective when shaped into a wand to pull out negative energy, imprints and implants. Set nuaimite in silver and combine with tugtupite, especially in ritual working. Spiritually, nuaimite assists in seeing beyond the outer facade, creating an inner landscape to be traversed. A protective stone, strengthening the auric shield and effective against negative energies and sorcery. Nuaimite helps travelling with stealth and sureness and is the perfect stone for lower world journeys to retrieve a lost soul or child part. It shields from sight and safeguards your car. This intense stone has an element of magic that must be used respectfully with right intention, or else it rebounds. Activating the past life and soma chakras, it opens and integrates all the subtle chakras, bringing about a profound shift in consciousness. Karmically, nuaimite assists in recognizing past life contacts and highlights depths stemming from misuse of power, reminding you not to repeat patterns. Placed on the soma chakra, it draws karmic debris out of the physical and emotional bodies. With its strong electromagnetic field and ability to reprogram cellular memory, nuaimite quickly restores energies or power depleted by karmic debts and other causes, and clears blockages, including those that are self-imposed. Right, I'm not going to read any further because it just it's quite a long description. Next, the other part though is healing, beneficial for insomnia, stress, degenerative disease, tissue regeneration, Parkinson's disease, headache, insulin regulation, the eyes, brain, kidneys and nerves, and strengthens the triple burner meridian. There you go. So that's quite interesting. One of those attributes of that particular crystal seems to sit with me. Right, so that also is a little bit of synchronicity, don't you think? Because if you think about it, I tipped up here with my little books and my decks of cards and decided that today was the day that I would do another recording. My energy levels are a lot higher than they have been, and I'm feeling quite bouncy and regenerated. And that's why I decided that today was the day that I'd record this. And anyway, so then I pulled those cards that I usually never, ever, rarely, very, very rarely look at, because they don't really, I don't really use them. They're not. People who own many, many decks will know that there are decks that you are drawn to and decks that you never use, but you have them. And those are those types for me. And then it was talking about healing, and healing is very important, and I've been working on a lot of healing, and I also help people heal every day. I just like doing that. I like making people feel better about themselves. And then the cards were all about healing, and then crystals, which led on to the book. There you go, I was rambling. You can tell I haven't done this for a while, but then again, you can tell that I love doing this because I do ramble. So with that, the angel's saying, be quiet, Fiona, just go and get your other cards and tell these people what's happening in the coming week. So I've taken Angels, Gods and Goddesses by Tony Carmine Salerno, who, as a lot of people will know, I'm a big fan of. And I'm just going to pull a couple of cards and see how we go. So let's do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I hope I remember that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we've got Angel of Vision, and it's a lovely card with a dove or a phoenix, whatever you'd like to see it as, and it's got two clear blue eyes with light shining from them, and at the bottom there's a beautiful yellow sun, and it's all set in the clouds. Angel of Vision, someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So someone around us is being secretive or not being entirely honest. Someone is not revealing part of the story. The angel of vision has appeared in your reading today to help you see through a particular situation that is affecting your life at present. There's more to the current situation than meets the eye. The person or people involved are hiding part of the truth and are not revealing the full story. Do not rely on what you are shown or told. Rather, pay attention to your intuition. What is your gut feeling regarding this present event? Ask your angel of vision to help you. Trust your feelings and natural instincts instead of relying on what others say. All will be revealed through the light of love, and current stream of events will turn in your favor. So sometimes, though, people can't tell you the full truth because they might be scared that the truth will scare you away, or you're not ready to hear the truth, or they're waiting for things to unfold before they can tell you. So it's not always intended to damage. Sometimes people think they're trying to protect, but then on the other hand, there's that saying, the destructive power of a lie is stronger than truth. So there's that thing about choosing how to trust and how you react, and it's difficult sometimes to react from a place of love when you find out that there's something non-toward going on, or that you've been told half the story, but try and look at the big picture and try and come from a place of love and try and see the other person's point of view. And when you get the other person's point of view, take it away and breathe on it, and think about your next move from there on. And obviously not everything has to be negative or sinister. There might be just not trying to talk to you or tell you about things until other things become apparent, as I've just mentioned already. Right, the next card, let's do that from Thursday, Friday. Yeah, let's do Thursday and Friday with that one. Angel of relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. There you go, see? Angel of relaxation. Got to find this in the book. DVD. There you go. Everything will fall into place and become clear when it is meant to. So switch off and take it easy for a while. The angel of relaxation has appeared in your reading to help you relax. By keeping your focus fixed on all it is you wish to happen, you are in a way preventing the natural flow of events to unfold. Surrender any project or concern to the angels in the knowing that all is being taken care of. Focus on all you have achieved to date and on all your many blessings. Take time to nurture and pamper yourself and start to do more of those things which nourish your soul instead of worrying about the future. By relaxing and letting go of desired outcomes, you create the space for the angels and the universe to give you what you want. Trust. So that kind of goes with not knowing, or somebody not telling you the whole truth, because if you know everything, then how is the element of surprise working for you? So it's good. Just sit back, relax, let go of control, and let go of fear. Fear is a killer to a good mood and a good vibe. Fear only brings more fear and failure. Hope and focus and letting go of control and are ways to get closer to what you want. And I've pulled another card, and that will be Saturday and Sunday. Angel of communication. Communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Let's find. There you go. The angel of clearing is at work right now. And this is a beautiful green angel, and there's white light flowing from her. The angel of clearing is at work right now, clearing your auric field. This will pave the way for a time of renewed clarity, focus, and purpose in your life. Over the coming days, you will feel the effects of this clearing as all areas of your life are brought into balance and harmony. Give thanks to your angel for this gift and know that you deserve all blessings coming your way. Know also that the period of doubt, frustration, and confusion you have experienced in recent months was a necessary part of your growth, and in its own way, also a blessing. For just as nature has her changing seasons, so too does life, which is governed by the same laws and moves in constant cycles in accordance with the divine will of the Creator. Life constantly carries us within its ebb and flow towards the horizon across the great ocean of life, then back to rest upon the shores of our own divinity. So I think that these three cards complement each other because we don't know everything. Some things are being kept from us, and then to try and just relax and unwind and just enjoy the now. And then the angel of communication is just to trust that things will be coming as they should, and not to stress. So the angels say pull another card, and for some reason, you know what, I've just messed that up and read the wrong card, and that's why they're saying do see what you're doing. The angel of communication. See, I'm not doing too well this time. One of the major lessons in this lifetime is to learn to communicate what you want clearly. You assume that those around you know what you want or how you feel, yet the truth is that they do not. Because of your failure to communicate honestly and clearly, those around you often end up confused, or at best having to guess what it is you want, feel, or expect. Don't be afraid to say it like it is. You cannot lose anything by simply stating the truth. You do not need to blame or accuse others in order to speak your truth. Just state your case clearly. Underlying this whole issue is fear of not being accepted and not gaining the approval of others, and therefore you are often afraid to speak up. Know that this is an act of love unto yourself and others to communicate clearly, lovingly, and honestly. The angel of communication is here to help you work through this issue. Through this process, you will honour and empower yourself and gain much respect and love from others. There you go. I have a feeling that was meant to be that way, so that we've got a little bit of a picture of everything, and then to focus on our communication and being honest and truthful about what we want and how we want it, and not being afraid of rejection or being told that we can't have it in that way. So I think there's a lot of stepping back, and also the reflection and the communicating and just going with the flow. Another thing I'd like to say is that we have to focus on, when we do something, we have to have confidence in what we're doing, and we have to work on the confidence thing, self-confidence. And I think that it's really important that when we do our jobs, that we don't doubt ourselves, and if in doubt, ask somebody who knows what they're doing, or who can mentor or help or guide, because self-doubt kind of takes away from the good that's being done or the work that's being done. I pulled another card from Guardian Angel Cards by Tony Carmine Salerno, which is gratitude. Now, gratitude is a super important component of living a healthful, happy life, or at least a happy life. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to Earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. What a lovely card that is, don't you think? Right, the angels are nudging me to talk about Archangel Azrael. Archangel Azrael is the angel that works with everybody who is due to leave this earth plane due to illness. So if you're worried about a loved one who's not very well, and you don't think they're going to make it, call in Archangel Azrael to sit by their side, and also for people who are grieving. Now, grief, I'd like to talk about grief for a while, because I obviously come across quite a few people who are struggling with grief or newly lost somebody, and grief is a very personal thing, but grief can be very debilitating, especially if you let it go on and on and on and on and on. Grief never really goes away. You will always miss the people, the person that has left, but those people don't want you to be sad. They don't want you to mope after them. They want you to be happy that they were in your life, and they want you to progress and move on, and they know they're going to see you one day. You know, they will see you again, and they're with you all the time. They're only a thought away. And it's very, very important that you don't let your hurt over losing them stop you from living a happy life, because that's all they ever want you to do, is live a happy life. And remember that these people that you've lost had also lost people in their lifetime, but they tried not to let it stop them from living in the now and living in the here, and seeing all the other things. You can't replace the people that have gone, but you can fill voids, fill gaps, and the angels will send you people to come and be with you and show you certain levels of happiness again. That I don't necessarily mean a new relationship. I mean friendships and people who have been through the same thing maybe, or can say the right things that you need to hear at this point in your life. Okay? Now, I've also got a book called Animal Totems, The Power of Prophecy of Your Animal Guides by Trish McGregor and Millie Gimondo. And I'm just going to look in the back and just stop at an animal and tell you what it means. The flamingo. If you worry about looking awkward or strange, look again. You are quite beautiful and graceful. Try to build your confidence through cosmetology or a modeling class. Get out and exercise. In yoga, there's a posture called the crane or the stalk. You may want to do that posture and others to increase your balance and flexibility. There you go. So, working on the flexes if you can move, do stretching exercises, or I like listening to Snatam Kaur because she's amazing, and just letting the muscles flow and letting everything flow. I'll just do another one and see what happens. The lizard. You blend in well with your surroundings for now, and that's to your advantage. Watch, observe, be still when you must be. Slow down the pace of your life. There you go. And I also think you just be still. If you've got water around you, go and sit by water and just reflect and speak to Archangel Ariel, because she's the angel of nature and Mother Earth, and she will also guide you and help you with short bursts of abundance if you just speak to her about your worries and concerns, and just say, you know, this is what's happening in my life. I'm worried about my financial status. Can you please help me? I'd be eternally grateful. You just always be thankful. It's so important to be thankful, always and forever. The more thankful you are, the more you feel it from the heart, the more you'll receive, So you have to really, really feel it when you're being thankful, and the angels will help, and they will deliver, and things will come from out of nowhere. You know, certain lessons always have to be learned. You can't always, if you were non-stop happy and abundant, you would never appreciate what you've got. You just want more. So that's why we have certain times where we have to worry about money, because maybe we've forgotten to be thankful when we were helped the last time, or so, and so on and so forth. Another important message that has been coming across is that opening the heart, letting go of fear of being hurt, letting go of fear of past hurt, letting go of fear of just fear itself, and embracing people, new people, and letting new people into our lives. You know, it's not to worry about what other people think or what other people say. If you're in a small clique or something, and you have like 3 close friends, and somebody else is trying to be your friend or trying to talk to you, don't feel bad about the other 3. They'll still be there. 3 good friends will always still be there. and they'll allow you, because you're expanding and you might be growing, and this other person trying to come in might have something very fascinating to say to you and to bring to you, and even new helps you change rigid thought patterns. If you because if you're only around the same people who are on the same level or similar levels than you are, then you can't raise your vibration, and new people help you raise a vibration or help you realize that, yeah, you are on the right path, and thank goodness you're not on their path, that kind of thing. But when you think that, thank God I'm not on that person's path, send them love and send them light. I do sometimes, because I'm quite cantankerous. I'm very moody, and I can, get quite cross. But even after I've been cross, I'll remind myself, or it's starting to come quite naturally, that I'll send them a blessing. And even that time when I had that silly virus, and I was like, oh, I'm so, really cross because my computer might be broken or my laptop might be broken. But in the end, I found a solution, and I thought, you know what, I need to send light to these people who create this stuff. And obviously it's mainly a money making thing where they produce something that supposedly damages your computer so that you buy software. And luckily there's some kind people out there that create things that don't cost you anything to fix your stuff. So that's good. So blessings and gratitude to the people that create things that are free for you to fix your broken equipment, and light to those who just think about money and not about the effects that their actions cause to other people's lives. And that's what I have to say about that. Now, Archangel Gabriel is coming in, and he or she, you can decide. To me, he appears, and sometimes he appears as she. So at the moment, he's got a male. For me, there's a male dominance. And it's about children, working with children, bringing up children, adopting children, focusing on these children are the future, and they have to be loved and nurtured and encouraged. And if you can't be parents, ask Archangel Gabriel to work with you on becoming parents. If you're struggling with coursework or learning new things, call on him, because that's what he's there for. If you're worried about your children that you have or children that you're yet to have, work with Archangel Gabriel. That's what he does. And also, if you need to communicate clearly, get your point across, that's another thing he deals with. And I have to apologize because I didn't actually connect to Archangel Gabriel before I did this. I just, got really cocky, and being cocky is bad news, because I was thinking that earlier. There is a difference between being confident and being cocky. Being confident is fine, being cocky is not, because that means you're not focusing on what you're doing, you're just doing. So I have to apologize. That's why there was all this blip in the middle where I was a bit muddled. So note for Angel News 4, know that you need to connect to Archangel Gabriel to do this. And Archangel Chamuel just wants to pop in and say, if you've lost an item or misplaced something, call on him. He'll come in and he'll help you find it, or let you know that it's been lost for good or whatever. Work with Archangel Chamuel. And also, if you need loving, healing energy around you, or if you're, wanting to get love in your life, Archangel Chamuel and Haniel will work with you on that, and the romance angels. Right, so they're telling me that it's time to let you all go. I hope that you enjoyed the news, and that you have a good week ahead, and focus on the relaxation and speaking your truth and being honest. And hopefully I'll do another one next week, we'll see. But in the meantime, be blessed and be beautiful. Speak to you soon. Bye.